Hi, good morning, friends. This is Kunal Trehan. I am a furniture consultant. And this video I would like to dedicate to our dear friend, Mr. Ashish Mishra, who is a healer and a damn good one, I must say. Now, to start with, I would like to tell you about the kind of work profile I'm into, being a professional. Uh, I have long seating hours. I have a lot of driving that I have to suffer with, and it also involves, you know, a bit of, indiscipline when it comes to being physically very active of late. Uh, Sometimes the work demands that, right? So you don't have much choices in that case. Now, Ashish, I have now known him for almost 4 years now, and I would like to start with a, a problem that I had been facing for last almost 15 years. Now I was troubled. I tried all kind of medications, which included allopathic, homeopathic, Ayurvedic. Yes, I'm referring to skin psoriasis. I was suffering badly for last 15 years. I had complete psoriasis covered on this arm and on this arm, which you now see is gone. Thanks to Ashish. So there was healing that was provided by him. And besides those healings, he had also provided me some very basic methods. Uh, of course, there's a belief system that makes a big difference, but you know, uh, with that belief system, if you have somebody who can guide you and who can do the needful of eradicating those unwanted and unrequired uh, things, so that it makes things very easy for you. The second, due to long seating hours, I had been suffering from a lower back pain. Now, trust me, like me, I'm sure most of you watching this video must be visiting a lot of physiotherapists and doctors. I used to do the same. I've spent a lot of money on that. But trust me, it didn't really make a huge difference for a very, very long time. It didn't sustain. Even if it did, it didn't sustain for a very, very long time. However, Ashish, with his distant healing, made a huge impact. Now, not only did he just repair it, but he repaired it for quite a considerable amount of time. Also, giving me a solution, along with that, on how I can actually sustain that. Of course, that's an awakening for me. I need to do my regular exercises and everything. That goes without saying. But to start all of this, there has to be some beginning, and for that beginning, I think you have to be relieved of all your pain. That's where Ashish really comes in. Now, off late, I started playing tennis. I started playing tennis after a span of like 20 years. So 20 years, you can imagine if that's a gap. It is not very easy, and I was certainly so enthusiastic, and started off with the game, and I suffered with an tennis elbow. Now, suffering with that tennis elbow, initially I went to physiotherapist, to be honest, for 2 months. uh, there was hardly any difference. I mean, the doctors told me that it might take 6 months or 3 months minimum. So you have to take sessions. It has to be 3 days a week, something like that. Yeah. And I just suddenly remembered of Ashish, and I called him up, boss. There's this problem, and I really feel bad troubling you. But if there is a way that you can help me out and take me out of this pain. And he said, okay, where are you right now? I said, okay, I'm driving right now. He said, okay, just keep driving and don't think much. And once you are home, just call me back. I have started off my work. You won't believe. I mean, he started off when he said, and I was home. After half an hour, I could see some difference. I just called him. What are you trying to do? I mean, there's some difference that I can, there's some noticeable difference that I can see. I mean, at least I can move my arm right now, which was not the case earlier. He said, I've started off the healing. Now, if you could just focus and be relaxed, I think that is really going to help. And trust me, if you have that belief system that yes, it is going to be cured, it is going to be healed, it will happen. And thankfully it did. I am on my regular tennis sessions now. So thank you, Ashish. Thank you very much. You have an amazing power, not just of knowledge, but I think it's a blessing to have when you can heal people in such an amazing manner, helping them to execute their work and purpose and tasks. So thank you again, and God bless you. Wish you all the very best for your future endeavor. Thanks.